Hey guys, what's going on? Tyler here from FlexArm. Thanks for tuning in today. I got one of my good partners down in the southeast, Jerome with Air Power, and the focus of today's demonstration is to tell you a little bit more about the benefits of the FlexArm torque arms, as well as the benefits and a little bit more information about fastening tools. So Air Power is a preferred distributor of the Cleco product line. And I'm going to go ahead and introduce my colleague Jerome from Air Power. Jerome, can you hear us okay?
Yes, sir. I've got you. And thank you for
All
the
right.
introduction there, Tyler.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
as Tyler mentioned, I'm with Air Power. So just to give you a brief introduction to Air Power and who we are and why we prefer to partner with FlexArm on these torque arm applications. Air Power was formed in 1967, so we've been at it for a while. We've got 9 branch locations throughout the Southeast. So really and truly, New York border and down throughout the Southeast we cover, including Mexico as well. Um, Really, and keep it simple for you. 3 things you need to know what we do. And the main thing that we're focusing on today, obviously, is the assemble side of things. Whether you're sticking it together with a sticky glue or hard fasteners like we're using today, move as well. So whether you're moving fluid or moving hard product, and coat anything from protective coatings to uh, paint finishes, Class A finishes, anything like that, we cover as well. So thanks again, Tyler. Thanks for including us in this, and looking forward to it.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, Jerome. Yeah, then for you that don't know, FlexArm, established in the early 70s. We're one of the industry leaders in manufacturing the offline tapping arms. Today, the focus is going to be on counterbalancing inline, or show you how we can counterbalance the inline tools, pistol grip, and the nut runners. The reason that we chose Air Powered, I am the regional sales manager here for FlexArm, overlooking the Southeast Territory. Air Power happens to look over all the states that we're going after and targeting with these products in the Southeast. They're a great partner of ours. You know, besides the Cleco line, they got a lot of other great products that we can dive into at another time. But let's go ahead and jump in and get our hands dirty. Today, again, we got 2 tools that we are going to be focusing on for the Cleco product line. I'm going to go ahead and pass it back to you, Jerome. We're going to start out with the pistol grip tool here. So I'll pass it back your way. And can you tell us a little bit more about the pistol grip tool here? Maybe tell us what industries are using it and some of the features and benefits of the tool.
Definitely. So, like you mentioned, you do have the pistol grip hooked up there at this moment. So, where I'd actually like to start is just kind of start at the controller base and what's running that tool. Just real brief, the controller, again, ease of startup there. So we've had that controller in the field and had a not unexperienced, but kind of new to the controller um, operator and account manager that I was working with, and from out of the box to start up and starting a easy run.
Hey, Jerome, we might have lost
On there
your
now, you
mic.
can go up.
Hey, sorry about that, Jerome. We might have lost your sound there on your end. We're hearing you up to the ease of the install on the controller.
I've got you, Tyler. Can you hear me
There
again?
you go. Yes, sir.
I
Thank you.
apologize for that technical
Hey, no
difficulty,
sweat.
but
No sweat.
we'll jump we'll jump right back into the pistol grip tool you've got there.
Yeah.
Brief rundown on the tool. So that is your 30 series NeoTek tool, new platform for Cleco. Been out for a little over a year or 2 now. You'll notice right away the ergonomic feel of the tool. From the legacy tool to upgrade to that NeoTek system, you're going to feel a lighter tool that feels much more ergonomic and comfortable in the operator's hand. And we can actually do up to 125 newton meters in that pistol grip tool. Um, from there, you'll actually notice out of the box again that cable that you've got on there. When we've got it in one of your arms, obviously the arm is relieving the weight from the operator on that tool. However, if the operator's holding that tool freehand, that the weight of that tool cable is going to be drastically reduced. I actually have an example here from the old legacy cable. Still a great tool out there, still a ton of these out there, but however, you'll notice that this is actually quite a bit not quite as pliable. Weight is significantly higher than the new NeoTek cable. So that new platform really upgrades you to a new ergonomic experience for that operator.
Awesome. Thank you, Jerome. So we'll go ahead and run like a quick demonstration. But before doing so, as Jerome was mentioning, the arm does counterbalance the weight of the tool. However, there are a couple different ways that you can torque react a tool. A couple of those ways being either like a torque bar, like a forearm brace, or even put some kind of dead handle on the side of the tool. That way you have two grips. But let's further jump into learn a little bit more why a torque arm or a tool arm is more beneficial versus your cable balancer or those torque bars and things like that. So as you can see here, the arm that we have set up is one of our linear torque reaction arm. It will torque react up to 40 foot-pounds of torque, and then you can see here it's balanced by a cable balancer, so it's completely eliminating any of the weight off the operator. And depending on the style of the tool, whether it's a pistol grip, an inline, or a right angle nut runner, we have different tool mounts where we can actually equip the arm with. That way, if you're trying to maintain perpendicularity, maybe you got some frontal fastening like we're about to show you here, we can achieve different kinds of fastening orientations based on the tool provided. So again, we got the pistol grip tool here. We're gonna go ahead and run a quick demo. So we'll go ahead and make sure the tool's in the right orientation. And then from here, depending on your workstation, this is a table mounted arm. There are solutions that we're gonna jump into here in a little bit, overhead mount, pedestal mount, depending on your work area. AirPower and FlexArm can work together to make sure that you got the right tool for the job. So let's go ahead and show how the arm works with the Cleco tool. So from here, now that we got the horizontal pistol grip mount equipped with a linear torque arm, from there, all we need to do is align the tool with the fastener, and the tool is going to run the fastener until it torques out, completely eliminating the torque off the operator while counterbalancing the tool weight. And just like that, you can see that sequence was rather easy, and all the torque was absorbed in the arm rather than the operator. So why torque reaction? Where's the importance of torque reaction? The thing is, these kind of operations, due to like the repetitive stress, it can lead to injury over a long period of time. So a lot of you guys might be familiar with like CTS or carpal tunnel syndrome, bursitis, or any kind of other contusions from like high vibrating or high torque tools. It can be costly. So like a lot of folks don't really realize that absentees from like not having your operator there or having them injured, where there's simple solutions like this and ergonomic tools that when you pair them together, it offers a complete turnkey solution to where you don't have to worry about your operators being injured 4 or 5 to 10 years later. Secondly, a couple other benefits of the arm in regards to maintaining perpendicularity. The arm's going to keep it straight. It can help reduce the risk of cross-threading or missing up the threads. And another video we'll get into in the future, position control. We have the capability to talk to the tools that Jerome and Cleco offer. So there's all different kinds of opportunities and applications that we can dive into. So let's go ahead and let's jump over to the right angle nut runner, and then I'm going to pass it back over to you, Jerome. I believe you wanted to talk a little bit more about the ease and the capability of switching over cable to the new tool. So I'm going to go ahead and do this, and I'll let you chat a little bit more about that process.
Definitely, and Tyler, you'll probably get done swapping that tool over before I get done with my spiel here. But so as you guys can see, Tyler is swapping that tool out, not powering down that controller. So this tool is hot swappable, meaning your maintenance guys in the field are going to love it because they don't have to power down that controller, wait a couple minutes, power it back up, plug the tool in, all that good stuff. So we can swap this tool on the fly. Tool goes down, we throw in the new tool, and we're up and running again, pretty much like that. So it's a good, smooth, quick process. And while he's doing that, another little tidbit, one good thing that I recognize Tyler pointed out to everybody, obviously the health and safety of the operator is a big plus here when you pair this tool with one of his arms. Um, what I see in the field as well as a huge benefit, he mentioned it and touched on it, but repeatability of the tool. We're keeping that tool in line with the application and increasing the repeatability of the application. These tools come out of the box with a repeatability of 7% at a CMK of 2.0. So they are, what that means to our engineers out there, safety critical. That's the key word. So this is top of the line repeatability for this tool. Pair it with one of Tyler's FlexArm solutions, and we're increasing that repeatability even more.
Awesome, thank you, Jerome. And yeah, you weren't kidding. So
Yep.
switching that cable over from the pistol grip over to the right angle nut runner probably took less than 20 seconds or so. So once these tools came in, they're super slick, lightweight, and easy to use. So we're going to go ahead and jump into the right angle nut runner here. So we're going to be doing a vertical down fastening sequence, and a little bit different from what we had set up over there. We wanted to showcase our telescoping arms. So these solutions are made from a company manufactured over in Italy. A company's called DOGA. So we are going to go ahead and do a demonstration on the DMF telescoping arm. So again, you can see this tool mount depending on what kind of orientations we need to hit. There are different tool clamps that, depending on what the operator needs to achieve, vertical, horizontal, frontal, or multi-axis fastening, we can go ahead and supply a tool clamp based on the application at hand. So we'll go ahead and take the right angle nut runner and we'll take it over to our tap block. And then from here, we'll just, again, align the tool to the fastener, run the fastener to the bottom until it torques out. Again, the arm is completely reacting all the torque. And then again from there, you can see just like that, you can safely, easily go ahead and torque those bolts down. So a couple other nice things that are nice about mounting the tools in the arms, when it comes to actually like the maintenance or longevity of the tools, sometimes folks will get, or the operators will get rough with them, or they'll throw them down when they're done with them, or sometimes tools will magically get feet and they'll walk away, they'll get misplaced, or maybe even stolen. So another benefit of the arm, besides injury, is actually securing that tool so that you won't lose it, you won't misplace it, it won't come up missing and things like that. So those are just a couple other nice benefits and features of the arm. It can help prolong the tool life, that way it's not getting dropped or mishandled and things like that. So Jerome, was there anything that you'd want to touch on too? Based off that demo in regards to that right angle tool, was there anything different that you want to touch on versus the pistol grip tool?
No, again, you hit it pretty much on the head there. A couple things I would throw in. You mentioned maintenance on the tool and the arm, keeping it from being outside of the normal wear and tear. A good thing to keep in mind with the NeoTek platform that Cleco offers. These tools, maintenance-wise, are million cycle rated and guaranteed maintenance free under normal wear and tear. So it's million cycles or up to 1 year, depending on what comes first. A couple other features that are across the board, whether it's pistol grip or right angle or inline on these tools. You will notice on the tool there, and I don't know if everybody can see the banner behind me here, but you'll notice what we call kind of a light stack built into the tool. So you have multicolor programmable lights, LEDs, in the tool to give the operator visual feedback. Along with that, right below or above your reverse button, Tyler, you've actually got a multifunctional programmable button as well. So there's a whole list of different functions that we can program that button to, whether it be activating a barcode scanner, work light, or even cycling through the applications that we have loaded into the controller. So just a few of the key features that come with this NeoTek platform. Other than that, I think pairing it in your FlexArm solution is demonstrating the capability of these tools fantastically.
I'm 100% with you. Thanks for touching on that too. So the next thing I wanted to jump into, Jerome, is that sometimes here at FlexArm, we'll run into some applications where we'll have to get our engineers involved. So we do have a standard stock set of arms and tool mounts, but there are some times where we'll be working with the guys over at AirPower, and we'll get some kind of crazy or out of the norm application. So I wanted to jump in real quick and explain, well, hey, how does FlexArm and AirPower tackle these projects where, there's not something standard or off the shelf? So I'm going to go ahead and jump in with that and kind of walk you through that process just to show you the flexibility and capability that our engineers have to take that tool and, again, manufacture an ergonomic turnkey solution. Hey, Isaac, can you go ahead and you beat me to it. Thank you, Isaac. So what we got here is our FlexArm data application form. So once our partners down at AirPower have qualified the correct tool for the fastening application, from there they'll go ahead and reach out to FlexArm, and from here they will just let us know what kind of tool they're using. So it's either going to be a right angle tool, typically pistol grip or inline. Let us know the torque, what we're trying to achieve, whether it's counterbalancing it, maintaining perpendicularity, or maybe all three. Once we know the fastening orientations, we know what the work cell looks like, how it's going to be mounted. We got 3 application engineers that work on these kind of custom tool mounts to where we can offer a design plan with a lead time, a conceptual picture, quote, and things like that. And in the next slide, we'll go ahead and show you one of those examples of what we've done in the past. So here you'll see this is one of our G30 heavy duty torque arms. And you can see this application, we were mounting the Cleco inline tool. The focus of this project was to torque react up to 136 foot-pounds of torque while counterbalancing the 14.5-pound tool. You can see here it completely outlines what we are going to propose. It takes the tool that AirPower is offering to the customer, we implement it into our arm, again offering that turnkey solution. And then Isaac, let's go ahead and tune over to the next one just to show them another example. Here we got a Cleco angle grinder. So this was a completely custom off-the-wall design that we manufactured. The goal was just to simply lock this grinder in place. They didn't need it to travel up and down. They wanted to set it at a desired height. That way they can cut and grind for their application. Again, just to show you a little bit more of the flexibility, Isaac, I believe we have 1 or 2 more that we can cruise through. Here we got a Cleco right angle nut runner, G36 arm, and you can see how the tool is oriented. Based off the information that we get from AirPower, we take all that information, digest it, and this is what your design comes out to. So after this stage of the qualification and designing phase, next will come a application form, or what I should say, a final approval drawing, which is going to be, I believe, on the next one, Isaac. Here we go, thank you. So after the design plan looks good, it's exactly what the customer is looking for, we'll go ahead and obtain the order, and then from there, we go through a final approval drawing and sign off. Where we get down to the nitty gritty, we get you all of the dimensions that you're looking for. We'll either have the end user send in a 3D model of the tool or actually send in the tool. That way we can be confident that that tool securely fits in the arm. That way when we go to ship this out to the end user, we can guarantee that all they're going to have to do is mount the arm to their working bench, and then from there, they'll go ahead and power up their tools and they'll be able to pick up right where they left off. So as you can see, there's a lot of different kind of tools out there, Cleco tools that we've mounted in the past, and there's a lot of things that we haven't really seen. So that's the one unique benefit of working with FlexArm. If we don't have something standard or something readily available, we got the engineering team in-house to where we can actually design something per the application, and 9 times out of 10, it's something that we've already seen or designed in the past, where we can turn these designs and these kind of customization processes around rather quickly. So I just wanted to share that little bit from you, again, just to kind of talk a little bit more about the benefits of working with FlexArm and AirPower. So that's going to go ahead and conclude most of the demonstration. So was there anything that I missed or that you'd want to piggyback off of on Jerome?
No, I think you got it again, Tyler. But yeah, the process that you guys lay out for us, it's one of the reasons I enjoy working with you guys. I prefer prefer to always keep it as simple as possible. That application data sheet that we fill out for you guys makes it simple for us to supply you all the information you need to know exactly what we're trying to do, what tool we're trying to fit into the arm, and run with it. Other than that, this was great. I do appreciate your time. I would ask that everybody watching, if you're interested to see what AirPower can do for you guys, please visit our website. It's www.airpower-usa.com. Actually, I see it's on the screen there now, so you guys beat me to it. We're on all the social media platforms as well. Check us out. We'll be happy to work with you.
Awesome. And then let's go ahead and see. We got a question from Mr. Kennedy. Let's see if we can address this real quick. How would you handle total work cell development? Well, Nick, I would advise for you to reach out to your local guy there at AirPower. They have a lot of boots on the ground where they can actually come in and take a quick look at your guys' existing work cell and make different kinds of recommendations, you know, whether it's for assembly, coding, or things like that. Depending on that application, they're the jack of all trades. So I start out with getting them involved, letting them come in, get a better understanding of your business, your work cell, what your expectations are. And then from there, if there's anything that FlexArm can do on our end to help with ergonomics, material handling, counterbalancing of tools, you know, from there, we'll go ahead and get involved and make sure that you got all the information that you need to make some kind of decision on an ergonomic solution. So thanks for that inquiry, Nick. And Isaac, were there any other questions during the stream? Okay, excellent. So Jerome, I just want to say thanks again for the partnership between AirPower and FlexArm. Thanks for your experience and your knowledge in regards to the Cleco tools. Super slick. And for all you guys that took a couple minutes to join us today, thank you. I hope it was beneficial. And if you have any kind of questions, go ahead and reach out to our guys over at AirPower or FlexArm, www.flexmachinetools.com, and we will be sure to reach out to you and let you know how we can help you. So again, my name's Tyler. This is my buddy Jerome over at AirPower. Keep in touch. We'll have another video coming here in the next couple months. So stay tuned, stay safe, and we'll catch up with you guys next time. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.